What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. So I just wanted to say I apologize for being late with this video. I was super busy last week. I was kind of trying to rest a little bit because I've been running and working, and I was packing because I'm leaving to go away in like the next 10 days. So I had to pack and make sure I had everything. And I am going on my first solo trip. So I think I'm going to try to vlog it for you guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to vlog. So anyway, let's get right into it. Ciao. Episode 5, Baddies. This episode started off with a bang just like the last one. Ended with a bang. Yes. Taseki was straight fisting Marsh in her. She was decking the crap out of her. Straight fisting her, She was literally beast mode. She was in beast mode. She was leaking. Marsh was leaking. When I tell you she was leaking, her face had like 2 lumps on the top of her head. She had, I think I'm trying to see if I can put the picture up. But that homegirl face was all bloody. She was all scratched up. She had, them freaking lumps was for days. She looked discombobulated, disheveled. I said, child.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
Yo, let me tell y'all. First of all, I already broke down the rules of combat. Why? Like, rule number 1, why would you come to fight somebody chewing gum like a cow? Marsh, that was your first mistake. You come into a fight and you chewing gum like a cow. And you got on braces. So I'm sure them shits was getting stuck in your gums. Rule number 2, your stance. I can't tell y'all enough. That stance right there, I was like, what? You riding a pony, miss? What's going on here? You riding a pony? Like, who? You don't know what you're doing. And that right there showed you. That's why she ate your ass up. Sorry. Taseki was so mad that she got jumped. She slammed that girl on the daggone ground and pounced on her, She was just left, right, and her. Boop, 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 boop. And she deserved it because you shouldn't have jumped that girl. You shouldn't have jumped her. But she pounced on her. She literally like baby Mike Tyson now. Like, she beat the crap out of her. And then she jumped up like, who next? Where the next one? Janet, I already told you from the last episode, just go home, girl. Just go home because you ain't got no wins. You see what she did to Marsh? I don't think you would have turned out like that. But Marsh, she's speaking in Spanish, talking about, come on, girl. She socked you out and you hit the floor. She socked you and Mariah socked you at the same daggone time. And you deserved it because you shouldn't have jumped that girl. But she wasn't ready. She thought she was ready, and Mariah Lynn came up and boom! I said, I had a nice little chuckle watching that, boy. I think I watched that part like 4 times because I just was like, I watched it like 4 times, That gave me life. That clip gave me life because I was just like, yeah, get him. T was mad funny. T is always funny. I literally feel like T is a comic relief. She's mad funny. Taseki, I just feel sorry for them girls because she tore y'all up. They the camera crew ain't shit. They panned to Marsh's face and she was sitting there. She was so mad. Because she got beat up. She was like, get that camera out my face. She was so mad because she got lumped up. She gonna never forget that fight. And she never gonna forget them lumps because they gonna post that picture all on social media, girl. You are done. They gonna call you lumpy for the rest of your life because she done lumped your face up. What happened to the gum after the fight? That right there showed you was not prepared. Because what happened to the gum, girl? Because you wasn't supposed to come to a fight chewing gum. Child. Get a clue. Get a clue. But I can't even front, though. Chrisean told them to go, and they went. Sky was right, yo. Sky was like, all Chrisean gotta do is like, get him. Like, yo, I was dying. Sky is funny too. Sky is funny too. I love Sky. She's a whole vibe for this show. She's really different in this show than how she was in Black and Crew. She was funny in Black and Crew too, but she was very problematic, like always wanting to fight and doing too much. But she's so funny, and I think she's a little bit more calm, a little bit more laid back, and probably because she's getting older. But I appreciate that. So it's all good. Yo, I wanted to go through my TV and go on the lawn and go right in March's face and be like, you got knocked the fuck out. I was cracking up. So Chrisean and after the melee, Chrisean and Taseki are arguing. And, you know, Taseki calling her everything but a child of God, you know, because she was really mad. I think she was really hurt that her friends jump her. And then Chrisean is just like, yo, why Mariah Lynn jumped in? Mariah, mind your business. So you know, Mariah, I'm just giving you forewarning, you gonna be the next target. And Mariah, Chrisean is telling Taseki, like, you ain't stand on nothing, you not about nothing, you was talking all this lullaby baby crap to me because you feel sorry for these soft chicks, but they was talking mad junk, and then you gonna threaten me, and you know, so they was arguing real bad about that. Taseki did something that's real nasty, and I'm gonna stand on that. Don't spit on nobody. I think that's disgusting. That's like the lowest thing you could do to somebody. She spit on her and talk about, every time I see you, I'm gonna spit on you, and I'm just like, eek. That's like the gutter. And you ain't gotta be like that. You ain't gotta be like that. Chrisean was like, you thought you did your big one, and you ain't do nothing. You ain't stand on nothing. You not about nothing. I mean, I'm on Taseki's side with that, yo. As big of a mouth as Anna Mac got, she could fight people like Scotty and DJ Sky because they don't know what they doing. But you see how Taseki ragtagged March, and March even got a good punch in. But Taseki ragtagged her. Imagine what she gonna do to Vicky, Chrisean. Be real. Imagine what she gonna do to Anna. As quick as Anna Mac is, and the way she was fighting Sky and DJ Sky and Scotty, she won't even stand a chance with Taseki. It makes no sense. So please, just reconsider it. It makes no sense. You should have just waited until you dropped that load and then got at them. And just give them forewarning, like, yo, as soon as I drop this baby, it's on and popping. It's on site, so just be ready. And leave it at that. And then when you drop your load, then you handle them. Because they're not your speed either, but they little. Like, you little. You short. When I say little, I mean like short. Taseki literally is a powerhouse. It makes no sense. So it felt like bullying to me. So Vicky standing up, and she's shouting stuff like, Jesus love y'all. Jesus is the way. My homeboy want to pray for you. She's screaming. Yo, Chrisean told them, yo, go smack her. Yo, she talking too much. Homegirl, in a blink of an eye, just gone. Jumped. All you see Vicky go, ah! And ran. Yo, somebody snatched her soul again. They snatched her soul again, yo. You just see her soul. You know how the cartoons from back in the day, when you see the soul just leave the person's body and float away. Literally, I see that when I was watching this show. The body just floated. The soul just floated out of Vicky's body. She was so daggone scared. Janet pounced on her, beat her up, punched her all in her face, scratched up her face, bloody her lip. I said, child, everybody leaking. Everybody leaking. Beat that poor child up. I felt bad for her. But then she did fight back. I can't even front. Marsh was like, she want to go home. I would too if I got beat up like that. I would too. Well, Vicky was taking pictures of her face and texting somebody. She literally, I'm telling y'all, she got Jesus on the main line, child. Jesus on the main line, showing him her face. Forgive me, Jesus, I'm sorry. But yeah, she was like, you could come to my church and we're gonna pray for y'all and all this and that. And the Bible said, and she was interpreting the Bible incorrectly. That scripture that she had quoted, she interpreted it incorrectly. But I mean, at this point, everybody's doing everything for clout. At this point, but she gonna say at the end of it, when everybody started walking away and security not letting nobody else get her, Chrisean and them was already gone. She was like, "Oh, that was fun." That's why you got beat up, and you gonna get beat up again if you would have stayed. But I mean, whatever. Sky was speaking to her, and I agree with what Sky's saying. You're not supposed to judge. You know how people feel. You hurt people's feelings with the things that you say. She was spitting, like talking sense to this young girl because they don't know. And they just think that you say certain things and everything is going to be everything because everybody's suing everybody nowadays and it's everything for TV and stuff like that. But people, the truth hurts and you struck a nerve, so they go get you. They know how dysfunctional they are. They know the situation. And people be trying to escape that. But literally, when you sit at home at night, it's just you. And you got to remember all these things that you did in your life. And remember and think about that. And then you got a kid on the way. And then you're going to be like, what am I, what am I do? So the truth really, really hurts. And what you going to do? So you're going to lash out because you don't want to hear it. And Sky was right. People don't want to hear that. Regardless of what their situation or their circumstances are, they don't want to hear it. So, but I agree. Sky was like, she a warrior for Jesus. I said, child, Sky's a mess. Then she explained to her, like, it's a time and a place for everything. It is. When they ready to repent for they misdoings and whatever what transpired within their life, that's when the time is. Then y'all can have that conversation. As of now, they're not ready. They're not there. So they're not gonna see it for you, and they're not gonna see it your way. I mean, I agree. Sky was like, she got her ass whooped for Jesus. I said, child, Sky is between Sky and T, I'm be on the floor in here. I be on the floor. So then they get in the sprinter. The first sprinter is like Mariah Lynn, T, Natalie, and Scotty. And they talking about what happened at the house, the fight. And on the second sprinter, they turning up because it's Anna Mac's birthday. So they getting lit. They wanted to go out. They was like, child. Anna Mac was like, I was so drunk, I thought it was 4 people fighting. And it was literally only 2 people fighting. But she was trying to turn up for her birthday and have a good time. And I'm telling y'all, every time they get on that bus, those particular ones, every time they get on that bus, in the house, in the kitchen, next to some drinks and stuff, they be having a good time. I just don't know what's up with the other dysfunction, but they be having a good time. Rolly is sick, so she not really going, and she was kind of happy that she wasn't going. She missed the festivities and stuff, but I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I'm not feeling Rolly's attitude towards, I think she thinks she's a bigger star than she is. And somebody gonna have to knock her down a couple of pegs because you're not there yet, sis. You're not there. And trust me, I get it. If you don't think it, nobody else will. But it's just the comments that she makes in the confessionals about the girls, about the situation. This experience is new to you as well. Sorry. It's new to you as well. And I feel like be a little bit more humble. Just relax and chill. Take it in. That's what's going to propel you to bigger stardom. If you showing your cards now and showing that you feel like you better than others because they not on your level, you was down there on their level too. And then, like I said the last time, the people you see on the way down is the same people you stepped on the way up. So just be mindful of the way you talk about things. Be grateful for the experience. Show more appreciation. Your song was nice. I can't front. I thought it was all right. But you were one hit wonder too right now. And you could go away just as easily as some others. So just take in the experience and be a little bit more humble. But she was sick, so they didn't really show her show much of her this episode. So I was alright with that. Because I don't like how she be talking about people. So they get on a bus, and Natalie and the girls, they talking about what happened. And they talking about, well, Vicky, how she should have been quiet. She shouldn't have said nothing. She should have shut up. T started yelling because she feel like, well, Vicky, after she get into whatever or say whatever, she comes to her for help. Like, she runs to her for help. And she's like, yo, I'm not going to be running to her for help if she going to keep doing this and saying this and acting like this. It's none of my business. I'm not getting involved. And I mean, I agree. Just like I said, like I constantly keep saying in all of my videos since the beginning, just shut up. It don't take it costs nothing to shut up. It costs nothing to shut up. That is the least expensive thing. Just shut up. Close your mouth, zip it, and pay attention. Be a spectator. Be a bystander and just watch the show. You comic relief too sometimes. Say what you need to say in the confessions. And then don't show up at the reunion because you know they're gonna watch the show back. That's what you should have did. But I'm feeling T, like, shut up. And Scotty gets mad because she telling her to shut up and she starts screaming and stuff like that. But I feel like Scotty deserves everything that T gave her. And then the crazy thing is, it was nothing but space and opportunity between T and Scotty, but Scotty ain't do nothing. Scotty just sat back like a little puppy and was like, just stop yelling. That's all I'm saying. Just stop yelling. But then when the camera crew is around and security is around, she want to buck up and she want to fight everybody. Why? Because you know they're going to stop you. Like, that's whack. It's literally giving whack to me. Scotty is giving whack. And I'm going to keep saying it. It's giving whack because you let all of these people pop off on you and then you go back and you think about it, I assume, and then you want to pop off. It's already too late. It's already too late. Girl, get on. So T was saying that she was in a cult, and it made her feel some kind of way, the way Vicky was acting, and you know, and she was like that. It was funny comment wasn't funny. She needs to know how to shut up. You know, and T was, you still yelling at Scotty, and she was just explaining to Scotty like, yo, I don't fight, I don't play fight, I don't do none of that stuff. She was like, when I get down, I fight to hurt people. But we'll see next episode, or the episode after that, because it looked like she getting into a fight now. But we'll see. So they get to the club. They get to the club, and it's a mad crowd. Like, y'all really like to go out and see these girls perform these songs that I don't even hear on the radio. All right. So Chrisean gets there. She looked real cute. I love them ski glasses. I like that. That outfit was cute. Them pants was cute. That little top. The top was alright, but it was cute for what it was. I thought she was cute. She did her show. She did her performance, and she jetted. Like, she hightailed it out of there. The other girls was in there performing. Taseki went up next, and she was twerking all over the place and dancing and having a good time. Her song was alright. They didn't really play it a lot, but it was alright. But Taseki needs anger management classes because she said when she seen Chrisean come in there, all she wanted to do was be punching. And I'm just like, girl, that is not a normal thought to have, especially towards your sister. So I think you need anger management classes to talk through your anger and work through them situations. Yeah. Better help to help you out with that, sis. Just a suggestion. And it's not a sponsorship. So, better help. Mariah Lynn's new song. She did a new song. I'm not feeling a new song. I don't really like it. Sorry. I don't really like the new song, and I don't like that dance that she be doing. It looks silly. But that's Mariah Lynn. She should have sung her other song. I really like her other song. I'm admitting it. That song. Y'all know what I'm talking about. T did her song, and it was cute. It was cute. I heard it, and I was just like, oh, this is cute. This is a nice song. Saya did her song, and I was feeling it. I like that song. I was just like, all right, Saya, I see you. Biggie came on the set, and she had on this little ass white skirt, and I was just like, that looks like a napkin. That she tried to cover her big ass with a napkin. She literally, when she turned around, you could literally see right up her butt crack. I was just like, crack is whack, and girls don't ever come outside looking like that again. Why you do that? Damn, did my eyes? Child, why you do that? Don't do that. Ooh. Anna Mac did her song. Now, Anna Mac has a really nice voice. And that's that on that. But that song, she put me to sleep. I was like, we in the middle of the episode, girl, and you done put me to sleep. I had to wake myself up. Everybody fell asleep. I wasn't just the only one that fell asleep. The crowd fell asleep too. They was just like, girl, you lucky they ain't throw tomatoes at you. Or eggs, because they've been throwing eggs at them. So you lucky they ain't throw something at you. Because the crowd went to sleep. And so did I. You got a nice voice. But, I mean, that's not the time or the place to do that song. The vibe was too high. The atmosphere was too high. The crowd was too turned up for you to bring it down with that slow R&B song. Read the room, ladies. So they had a twerking contest. And, child, they was bringing all of these scabs up on the stage to twerk in this twerking contest. I was like, what in the world? But they was twerking, doing all kind of stuff. I'm like, these ladies will do anything to get their faces on TV. Twerking like that. You should be ashamed. I'm telling your mama. Anyway, but the girl who won, child, she was doing her thing. The girl who won, she was doing her thing. I said, ooh, look at her. I said, ooh. This is terrible. But, I mean, whatever. So then as the girls was leaving the club and on their way back to the house, Natalie gets a text from Mo Vicky. And the text is just like, I'm leaving. You know, she leaving the show. And then Natalie tried to text her back or call her. She wasn't answering her phone at all. She wasn't texting or responding back to them. The producers were trying to reach out to her. She wasn't answering them. She went literally ghost MIA. I told y'all her soul floated away. So that's why she wasn't responding. But what did y'all expect? What did she expect? That is the real question. What did she expect? That's the real question. She actually stayed longer than I thought she would. I mean, she made it to episode 5. I literally thought after episode 3 she would be gone. So she did better than I thought she would do. Who knew? So then Natalie, we cut to a scene where they're in a house, and Natalie, Scotty, Mariah Lynn, T, and Rolly, they sitting in this like a study room or whatever, and they're talking about what happened the night before at the party, on the lawn, the situation, the fact that Scotty and T had got into it, but it wasn't really nothing. Scotty talking about she didn't want to talk to T because she demonic and all kind of foolishness, and then they was explaining to Rolly what happened. T did a reenactment of what happened with Taseki and them girls. That shit was hilarious. Now I really understand why she was on Wild 'N Out, because that girl is mad funny. She is funny as ever. I like it. So Natalie explained to them that they next show is gonna be in Philly. You know, Philly be popping. I'm here for it. I like Philly. I like Philly. I like Philly. And then they cut to Sky, Camilla, Saya, Smiley, and Taseki. They talking to about what happened, you know, the situations, the arguments, and they leave in the George Washington house. Smiley is low-key a stalker. Because she was peeping through that window like she's done it before. She a stalker. I'm not going to tell her behavior change. I'm not going to change my opinion of her. She is a stalker, allegedly. Anyway, so Sky is like a whole vibe. I already told y'all that. And the ladies meet up, but at the house that Natalie and them are staying at. Natalie and them is in the front waiting for them. She gives a whole speech that, you know, she don't want that, like the argument, the tension that's in the house. She don't want it to stay in the house. But before I get to that whole conversation, Smiley made some jambalaya and rice for the girls before they left the George Washington house. Child, they was on that bus eating that jambalaya rice like homeless people. Out of cups. They had no spoons. They was eating out of cups with their fingers. First of all, when she asked for a plate, they lifted up this big old black trash bag. And I was just like, child, she talking about it's a jail meal. It looked like a jail meal. I don't know what a jail meal looked like, but it looked like it belonged in jail. Or on the side of the road with a homeless person. But they said it was good. Whatever. So then Natalie is talking to the girls on the lawn. You know, she said they wish they could be all in the same house, but the tension between the girls is keeping them from that, in a sense. And then, you know, some of the girls are like they miss their kids, well, their children. They miss their children. And I don't know how long they taped this show, but they got multiple children. So, I mean, I feel them. That's okay. Natalie don't want them to continue with the mess. She wants them to get to the money, but your actions speak louder than words, sis, because we'll see next episode that you really not standing on that statement. I understand that you want the money, but you want the mess too. And the mess is what sells. So spare me, miss me with it. But I can't even front though. That Louis Vuitton bag that Natalie had standing out front, that I've never seen it before, but that shit was hot. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So Scotty tries to get at Anna because I guess they're trying to settle their beef or whatever. Scotty just don't know how to let stuff go. Just let it go, you big doofball. Just let it go. She beat you up 4 times. Let it go. So as they standing outside trying to squash whatever, and Anna Mac is explaining herself to Natalie and talking to Scotty, DJ Scott runs up and tries to kick her or whatever, or hits her or whatever, and they start fighting. And that's how the episode goes off. I mean, this episode was pretty good. I don't know. I just feel like that fight was, I mean, that was a good fight. She beat them up, both of them. And then she ain't had not one scratch on her. She looked good going to the club that same night. I was cracking up and dancing and having a good time on a party bus. And what else? I mean, there's a lot of comic relief, and I feel like because of the magnitude of the show and what it brings, we need that comic relief. But I think these girls need to like take a step back and take a look at their behavior. Because some of that stuff that they doing and saying could be avoided. It's just easily, just mind your business. I feel bad that Vicky left, but she should have known what she was getting into, but she should have played low key. You could have played low key and still made it through the whole show. Just shut up and mind your business. You apologize, cop the plea on a bus. You should have left it at that. Mind your business. Be a spectator. You know, but you live and you learn. She probably won't come into another situation like this again. She probably won't come to the reunion. I mean, but it is what it is. So you guys drop down in the comments below and let me know what you think. I definitely will respond to you. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And I will see you for the next one.